Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Say and today we are back with another sort of one-off episodes of me going over an old world of mine. So this is my very first Minecraft map ever, like ever. The first one I've ever played on. When I first downloaded Minecraft, this was the first world that I loaded up. And it's kind of cool, and it's very nostalgic, and it's also mildly depressing, considering everything that I've done and all the time I put in and what has become of it. So, first and foremost, you'll notice my spawn here is pretty messed up, and that's when I really discovered TNT. I would come here, mine the sand, put the gunpowder with it, boom, blow up. But then here is my way of getting around all the mobs. Some people create swords and gear. Some people just light up the ground. No, I build a super highway in the sky. So a ladder going straight up. And then up here we have a bridge that's not quite lit up, which kind of sucks, but as you do. Um, right here we have a staircase, which I thought was kind of cool, to a lookout of my main area and a cave system. Because my way of going through caves and figuring things out was not to do what normal people do and, build upwards and outwards, or to find their cave systems and go back to it and map it out. I just would dig up and then go back to my world as it was. But yeah, so the superhighway finally got lit up. I have branches going off elsewhere, but nice large distance, so that way I wouldn't be messing with anything down low. And this is my system, and I apologize for the immature logos of previous versions of myself. But, anyways, yeah, so this here was my main complex. This dirt and sand building was me trying to protect myself from the very first night. And it's kind of cool looking back to see what I did, because this was my very first build, and this was originally a sand pit that I had dug out and used the sand for the walls. I had a nice little hidey hole here, which has been since a victim of time. Um, I believe up here. Okay, I don't have anything up here anymore. There used to be just like a chest. Yeah, nothing too particular. That was down to my very first mine shaft. I will get to that. This donut. It's a few rooms. So this is my main crafting and storage area. So I would keep all my stuff in here, which I don't have a whole lot, but I have some stuff. My main mining system, my main smeltery system. This would lead to the roof and to the additions I added on, to the rail track, which the rail track is something else. And then this is where I started trying to go aesthetic, where I built a bookshelf in a room. And then there were random doors outside that would lead elsewhere. This room was built, I think, going to be as a bedroom, but then when I started introducing the minecart system, it kind of took over. But we'll go back up top, and I will go over here to my immature room. This was another major build I did, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. Yes, that is a swastika, and no, I'm not a racist. But a wall of torches, each placed at an interval. I think the inspiration was this was a mausoleum type deal. Yes, I did add a diving board that leads to the roof. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. No need for that in 2016. So I shall remove that. There we go. I could easily edit that, but I'm not one to hide things or not be transparent, so yeah, I'd rather you guys see it and not judge, but shit happens. So we're back to the top here, and then this is what became my main storage area, but I'll just go up through the little secret way. So yeah, I decided to do a few single chests because I was going to sort everything I ever owned into this. Naturally, I still had the glass so I could see what days and times it is. This is when beds very, very first came out. I remember that little waterfall over there that I created was where the sheep were that I killed for the wool, because back then shears didn't exist, and all kinds of gear and stuff. It took me so long to get all these bricks to build this. Oh my god, you would not believe. A mini furnace, and then that. I would still go down to the furnace room to smelt, but yeah. This was from one dungeon that I found in Redstone. I had no use for Redstone, but I like the fact that it lit up when you got in here, so it was like a secret room. The main tunnel that goes all the way down. I want to say this is the official entrance, which, yes, not even fully connected. It was just like a tower. I don't know why I had a button if I had a trap door, but, or a pressure plate, but, you know, as you do. Yeah, one of these is a staircase. One of these you can use to climb up top, but I don't think I know which one it is. Okay, maybe not. I think that possibly was in a later build, but I did have it like that. Cactuses. So cactuses were one of the rarest things to find back then, and this is my rendition of a cactus farm that was growing, and I would just randomly come by and chop them all down. Yes, that was my version of a chop down. Okay, and then this is a staircase all the way up to a lookout tower type deal, to where I could see everything. So you could see my highways, you could see they go elsewhere in the world. That's another part of the railcart system. But yeah, this world, man, it holds memories. This pit, oh my god, this was back in the day when I used to do YouTube videos. I put fuck you in giant block letters, and I blew it to hell with TNT. And yes, it left a massive, massive hole that I've yet to repair. But the thing I miss about maps like this is this terrain generation. Like, look at this. You don't really see arcs or divots like this anymore. Large mountainous plains. I love this world, and I loved everything that had to do with the spawn. But as you can see, the biomes are changing. This is before biomes came out, before any of that stuff came to be. Alrighty, so now, should we hit the pyramid? I think not. We're going to go to the little room over here because it's got a cool little secret. Alrighty, so we're going to fall all the way down. That's where my nether portal was, but if you look, it's missing a lot of stuff beneath it. I blew up TNT to see if it would affect the obsidian before I knew obsidian is non-destructible by explosives. So it blew out the portal, but did not damage anything stuff underneath. For some reason, the nether side of this world never transferred, but I'm not too concerned about that, to be honest. The little house, I meant to make it a little bit more like a mock house. Didn't put a bed in it because the beds weren't out at the time I built this, as I had explained. This is going to be a little secret trapdoor room. I don't know exactly what I was planning or what I was going to do, but yeah. Down here is even cooler, though, because this is a little secret tunnel. I believe the entrance is going to be down here. As you can see, I was a master builder at that time. So yeah, this is the underside of the pyramid, which the pyramid's right above me. I don't know what I was planning to do. I just blocked over this and lit it up so that nothing spawned, which stuff still spawns. As you can see, I did a horrible job. Yep, even more so over here. But let's go all the way up. And this is the inside of the pyramid. Absolutely massive. I did some attempts to light it up on the sides, especially up top, but yeah, I don't know what this was for, why I built it, but I just did. I had thousands of dirt blocks. I was like, hey, you know, let's build a pyramid. So let's go all the way up. I got some netherrack that leads to one entrance. This leads to the glass bridge that we've seen over here. When stone slabs first came out, I built an entire staircase out of them before I realized, oh, half of it gets blocked off. Yeah, this is the outside, and then I had a placard here which said Da Pyramid. And I didn't realize that I'd done it oblong, so I did a mini pyramid up here to compensate. Because logic and stuff like that, but I had to clear out the plane for that. As you can see, I built a border around it. You'll see a lot of minecarts. I did a lot of testing with those in the past. But yeah, this is the other main entrance to Da Pyramid, which just goes around and around and around and up and up. Yep. I wasn't much one for subtlety of the build. I'd like to make you work for it, apparently. So yeah, this is the main section so far, plus the pyramid. Now here is something else. You'll see this nether brick road, which this brings up another point. This was supposed to be another little area where I was going to do stuff, like a guard tower. I hollowed out this area. I liked having these little secret areas. I don't know. Don't judge, but yeah. And then another super long tunnel, but this is also like a highway, but a fully enclosed one. Just as my art styles have progressed, and then this is kind of something else. So there's the other bridge. This was a newer section I was playing with. This was actually kind of interesting. This was when ice blocks first came into the game that you could actually silk touch and they wouldn't melt. So, yeah, the light is placed at such a level that it shouldn't melt it. I accidentally melted these two, and since it's not a winter biome, they never froze back over. But, yeah, that's that building. And this is where I did a lot of my sand mining. I built a mock pyramid there well, not on accident, but I had no idea what I was doing. Kind of a cool thing here was one day I was trying to experiment to see if you could blow TNT up there. Oh god. I was trying to see what water looked like from underneath, because I'd never done it before, and I've never really done anything like that at that point. And then this is another great Take-Up-Zen engineering project. You know, nice little staircase going straight up, and then whoop, 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 whoop. Ran out of space to build a bridge. And then back up and over to the highway. So this is the start of my train system. So you would go flying down here, you know, as you would. Then into here you would actually have this was an infinite cart system to where it would automatically boost you and you'd go flying even further. Using the old janky cart system, you would keep going and going and going, and it would actually fling you all the way up the side of the mountain here. When minecarts first came out, I was very intrigued with them, so I would do that. And then they would come all the way down here, go flying all the way down, and then I'll continue that in a moment. There's something else here, right inside here, which is another one of my great engineering projects where I just dug straight up when I found something cool to see exactly where I landed. We'll continue to go farther south. Oh boy. You know, I can't English sometimes, but I can definitely talk. But yeah, we're going to go straight down, and this is where the spawner was. It was a spider spawner, and I didn't know how to prevent the spawning, so I just put doors. So yeah, this is where I first started my strip mine and began mining in excess of everything. Which leads back to my main tunnel system somewhere over here. I'm going to get lost. Yeah, so you can see my main tunneling system. Nothing outrageously special or anything, but it was the beginning of humble beginnings. So this is in here. I did have a secondary housing system in here somewhere, but I don't know if that's an older version or a newer version of the same world, or if I just lost it. Because a lot of this digging I have here is me looking for that house. But I want to say it's in a newer version. Yeah, I dug straight down trying to find it. Same thing there. And there. I want to say it's in an older or a newer version, but I don't remember which computer it's on. No, if I'm honest, it might be in my old one. I've got like 6 computers in my room. Each one has stuff from previous builds, but another giant room that I decided to build, you know, with a pumpkin doorway, but yeah, so we're going to fly all the way back. Nothing special down here. I was just trying to see if I could locate that house temporarily. Let's see if we can just dig it up. Dig it up, dig it up, dig it up, dum dum. The reason why I wasn't sure if it was hidden or not is because I used to love hiding in Minecraft, trying to find stuff that wasn't supposed to be there. You know what I could do? Boy, how do I do this? I would definitely need a... Oh, bedrock. Might not be bad. Might not be a good idea. Need a block, and I want to say a fence? I wonder if a fence would work. Fence. Okay. Or does it have to be a block you can breathe through? Oh, wait. The piston way of doing this works, I believe. It's where you can piston yourself. There we go. Alright, I think I'm doing this. Okay, and that did not work. Oh well, not a big deal. Oh, yeah, another tunnel. Sorry about that. I got distracted by my own ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I wonder if it's in Dropbox. But regardless. Main house. And yeah, that's where I originally started tunneling, or started farming my sand, and so I realized there was a whole lot more over there. I wasn't too crazy adventurous back in the day, just because I didn't want to get lost. This was before the days of compasses or even maps, and once you were gone, you were gone. You would never find your way back. You would be lost to time, space, and everything. But yeah, we're gonna go all the way back down. So if you look here, you'll see more cart system. So that track goes all the way down here, and it actually just snakes its way all the way down. You notice there's carts everywhere, but that's just from failed cart attempts and stuffs like that. And it goes down even further. Oh my god, there's a lot of carts around here. Alright. Since I am in creative, I can control the carts, so we can go all the way back up. I don't know if this actually worked this far. I know I tried to make it work, but I also tried to make a lot of things work that didn't, so I'm not sure. Alrighty, so now we're coming up back up here. Oh hey, this looks familiar. So yeah, cart system would go all the way back down, and then it would start right up here actually. Which this is where I thought we were, but you know, mistakes, things, stuff happens. What? Yo, me, gotta... Trying to figure out the most polite way to get in here. Yeah, that was just me to get up there. I'll drop down here, I don't care. So yeah, just a ladder right up here to the train system, and then it goes down from there. But yeah, I think that will be everything. That was my old world. If I can find the old save map and go through that other hidden base I got down there, I will do that. But for now, that will be it. Thank you guys for checking this out. And if you would like more videos of this nature, please drop a like down below. And I'll see y'all next time. Oh, hold up. Let's see what's here. Netherworld. Oh. Okay, so this is where I got hacky in the world. This was, oh boy. So the way you would do this, I forgot about this entirely, is the way you would go about putting water in the world is with ice blocks. Like I mentioned, the ice blocks you could pick up with a silk touch. See? And then you would just break that and water would spill out. you would silk touch a pickaxe, and when you hit the ice, it would basically turn into water in the nether. They since patched this up, but they used to be like one of the number one hacks that you could do with this. Yeah, really interesting, I think. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.